Well, hello there, Waxahachie. This is Heidi Hood, your marketing manager at the Waxahachie Chamber of Commerce, accompanied by Casey Cheshire with Ellis County United Way. And today is our last day, you guys, for the Census Trivia Game Show. We're going to lay down some ground rules for you today. But first, Casey's going to let you know about the prizes that are at stake.
All right, again, guys, thank y'all for joining us day 3. We appreciate you guys playing along this week. Again, just to talk about the prizes we've got, they're pretty awesome. Blue Bonnet Barbecue, we've got some gift cards there. We've got some free Chick-fil-A sandwiches, Bahama Bucks, the dessert shop, which is amazing right there in the downtown square of Waxahachie, Tacos for Life, and we also have some QT drinks as well. So the stakes are high, everybody, so y'all better get ready because we've got some awesome questions on day 3 for you.
Yeah, so before we get started, let's lay down some ground rules for everybody. So the game is very simple. We are going to read a question and it will be multiple choice. If you respond quickly in the comments, they will populate for us, and the first one to give the correct answer wins. Did you have something to add there, Casey?
Nope.
And then each person can win one prize a day. So you want to answer very quickly, and let's have a practice round. So, Casey, do you want to run that?
Yep, I'll do the practice round. So y'all might have seen this question before. So if you've been on the call for a few days, this is a repeat. So the census extended its response deadline due to COVID-19 from July, which would be relatively soon, till when? We have Labor Day, Halloween, Christmas Day, or New Year's Eve. So when is the official deadline for your response, or for anybody's response in the census?
Let's wait for those comments to come in.
We'll wait for some comments to come in. If you are playing multiple days, you've seen this one. I see a few faces there. Halloween is correct. So you guys, was it Allison? Yeah, Allison's a repeater, so I figured that'd be great for you guys. So again, this is your last chance to win. So I mean, it's time to get serious because I mean, this is where the stakes are high. You know what you're playing for. We've got new questions for you. So we're going to go ahead and start out with the first one. You're playing for a free taco from Tacos for Life. How long did it take to complete the first U.S. census in 1790? So A is 6 months, B is 12 months, C is 18 months, and D is 24 months. I'll give you guys a few seconds to chime in on here.
Wait for it.
And it is kind of interesting because if you got to think about it, I mean, they didn't have a lot of the technology that obviously we have today. So, they had to do it by rail. They had to do it by horseback. So, there was a little bit more challenges was how they actually officially got the census done back in those days.
We have a winner.
Carrie, that's right. Good job, Carrie. Congratulations. All right, we will go into, so it was 18 months. C was the answer for the first question. So again, now we're going on to the second question. I thought this one was interesting. Are there more men or women in the U.S.? So A is more men, B is more women, and C is the same amount. And again, this is the type of information and data that, again, Census Bureau is able to compile and release out to the public as, we're making business decisions or government decisions, whatever decisions we're making.
Oh,
so
look
more
at
men
that.
and more women. It is more women. So B's right. Sorry, you guys are playing for Chick-fil-A. So who was the winner there?
Beverly Robinson.
Congrats, Beverly. We've got some Chick-fil-A heading your way. So it's 50.8% women and 49.2% men. Another interesting fact that they've kind of looked at is that women tend to live longer than guys. So I guess it is what it is. So question number 3 here. How often does our country do the census? Every year, every 5 years, every 10 years, or whenever the president just decides he wants to? You're playing for queso from Tacos for Life and a QT drink.
This should be an easy one, I think.
It should be, yeah. I was thinking this one will go fast.
Okay, we have a winner.
Good job, Allison. That is correct. The census, it's C, every 10 years. the census does take place again every 10 years. So again, you will only be reminded to do that during that time frame. And again, it's very simple to do the census. It takes about 10 minutes, but the impact does last 10 years. So we want you to get it right. So which state has the smallest population? You're playing for Bahama Bucks gift card here. We have Wyoming, Vermont, Alaska, or Rhode Island. The smallest population. Anybody coming in there, Heidi?
Yeah, we've got a couple incorrect answers so far, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, we have a winner. Wrong one. What? This was our winner.
Oh, looks like Joy got it. That was correct. The correct response is A, Wyoming. So congrats, Joy. We'll make sure we get that Bahama Bucks to you. The next question, which of the following groups is most likely to be missed by the census count? You're playing for a dessert shop gift card here as well. So A is older adults, B is Caucasian homeowners, C is ethnic minorities, or D is high school age students. And again, this is a prime example of what data and what information that they can, the census can gather and release to the public. But again, which of the groups is highly likely to be missed by the census count?
Stephanie Bowman.
It is correct. C is correct, ethnic minorities. Now I'm going to spend a few little seconds on this next slide, and you'll kind of go to that one real quick with the answer. This little graph, go up one more. So this little graph right here kind of shows you kind of the populations that are at risk of being undercounted. We've talked a few of them last few days, but young children fall into that category. Families living in poverty, immigrants, and then ethnic minorities and students, particularly college students, do fall into that particular sector as well. But ethnic minorities is probably the top risk of being undercounted. So we want to make sure that we're getting full representation of everyone living in our communities. So we'll go ahead and head over to question number 6 now. So which federal programs use census data to determine allocations to our state? You're playing for Chick-fil-A here. So we have the CHIP program, Children's Health Insurance Program, Medicaid, Head Start, or all of the above.
We have 4 more questions after this one, right, Casey? So you only have 4
We
more
got 10
to win a prize. Okay, Amanda Yarbrough, you're a winner.
Good job, Amanda. The answer is D. And as you can see there, it hits all sectors. So education, access to healthcare, financial stability, infrastructure planning, all of the above. So it's a big deal. We want to get these numbers right. So again, we're moving on to number 7 now. So federal law prohibits the Census Bureau from including questions about A, religious affiliations, B, your political party, C, immigration status, or D, all of the above. And you're playing for Tacos for Life and a QT drink as well for this one. There's only certain questions they can ask.
What was 7-4?
Okay.
Anybody chiming in yet? Oh.
Tiffany Lee.
That is correct, Tiffany. They cannot ask any of those questions on there. There's only about 10 questions on there, and they're relatively simple. Usually a household, they do ask income, but it's very simple stuff. They don't ask any of the ones above there. So again, the next question is a true and false, and you're playing for Bahama Bucks on this one. Is the Census 2020 the first online census? I think I'm going to get a few people on this one.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Oh, no.
So
You got some wrong answers yet?
somebody typed in S.
Not S, yeah.
Okay, we have a B for false.
All right. So it is false. This was a trick question. So there actually was an online option, actually in the 2000 census, but it was only available for just a portion of the census, and it was only available in English. Now, the interesting thing about 2020, again, y'all probably heard about this, but it is the first one to be set up to be primarily online count. So it makes it unique because it's available in all different languages, and it's been a big push to get your self-response. But that was a trick question, but we do have some Bahama bucks going out there. So the next one's a big question. We're playing for some barbecue here. So how much federal government spending is distributed to states and local communities based in part on census data? So 64 million is A, B is 359 million, C is 120 billion, and then D is $675 billion.
This is the second to last chance to win.
Second to last chance. I'm playing for the big one here. This is barbecue. And again, honestly, I serve as the complete count, the chairman of the complete count committee here in Ellis County. And this is one of the big reasons that I bought into it as well, because you start realizing the impact that it brings right here to Ellis County in the state of Texas. And Kathy Jones did get that barbecue, so we'll get that coming to you. The answer was D. $675 billion is estimated that's being distributed throughout the United States to support various programs. Last question. So this is it. You're playing for dessert shop gift cards. So what can you do to help with census efforts? A, pretty simple. Fill out the questionnaire. B, remind your family and friends to do the same thing. C is just share efforts on social media, whatever that looks like. Or D, all of the above.
Last one, you guys.
And hopefully y'all all get this one after hearing me from 3 days. Let's hope.
Awesome. JD Jones.
Good job. We've got that dessert shop head. And we're just kind of going to that last slide there with our kind of logo that our committee kind of put together. The answer was D on that one, by the way. It was all the above. So hopefully y'all got that one. But I will tell you, we're counting on you, Ellis County, to get this right. Please share about our census efforts within your network. The deadline for responses through October, but we do have census takers starting August 11th that will be going throughout your communities and going to some of the harder to count areas. And if you haven't responded, to help you fill out that questionnaire. So do your part. We really need you on this one. So thanks again, Waxahachie. Appreciate the partnership, Waxahachie Chamber, on this.
And Casey, can you let everybody know where do they go to fill out the questionnaire?
It's the census.gov website. We'll make sure to put that in the comment section, so that way y'all could go on there if I want to have a quick link. And again, it's done by residents, so you could fill that out online as well. So
okay, easy enough. Thanks, Casey. Bye, guys. Thanks for hopping on.
Bye, you guys.